What's up, guys? Nate from Vans Racing Customs here. It's Tuesday evening, well, Tuesday night, whatever. It's like 8 now. What a crappy couple of days I've had. Supposed to be in Chicago right now visiting my sister-in-law, but some stuff had happened at my work where some charges were filed and I have to be a witness, and I was supposed to go tomorrow to court, so I wasn't able to make my trip since we'd be technically coming back tomorrow. And then they called me, I don't know, about 4 o'clock this afternoon and told me that case has been dismissed. Fucking hate people sometimes. So I've been here at home by myself. I was watching a little bit of YouTube, watched some movies. I got another day off and working on models. So we're going to do a little bit of an update here tonight. Both the 41 Willys pickup and the 67 Chevelle Pro Street. So let's start with what I've gotten done so far on the Willys pickup. Alright, so here's how it sits right now. As most of you guys know, that I'm doing this fairly vintage looking, but you know, I really just kind of want my own twists done to it. So I decided that since the 41 Willys pickup comes with these velocity stacks, that I wanted to use these stacks instead of just the normal scoop. And the other half of that is also that the scoop won't fit through the hood. As you guys have seen, I modified the hood, and apparently my measurements were off a little bit, but that's okay because I saw that it came with these velocity stacks and I wanted to use these instead. So wow, really? Okay. Get everything out of the way here and see what. There we go. So I've taken some of this stretch bead cord, and this is what I use to wire cranky head with, and I wanted to do that again, but I used a different distributor with cranky head, so I'm using the stock distributor. So in fact, I have to find my stock distributor now again, but I'm using basically just thread, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use. I'm not really liking the way it looks. I still got to find something to finish wiring up the engine, but I did use that bead stuff, that bead cord, to make my injector tubes. This is something that I wanted to do with cranky head, and I just couldn't get it to work the way I wanted it to. So yeah, they're not 100% perfect. It is something that I have to kind of tweak and do whatever, and this may not be the best material to do that with, but it worked for me this time around. Oh goodness, I've been up since 6 a.m. so go ahead and just carefully take that off. So that's the engine. It will be wired. It may get it may even get plumbed a little bit more than just the injection tubes. But I really like that, and I just test fitted it, and it fits very nicely. There's a little tiny bit of bump up front with the hood, but that'll be fine. As for the chassis, I got some touch-up painting to do, but it's pretty much the chassis set and ready to go. I used the 41 Willys Coupe ladder bars, and I had to modify them. And it'll be probably a little bit easier to see now that I painted it. Right here, you'll see that they got the bolt going right on here. Well, this has actually a piece that sticks out a little bit further to about right here, and it connects to the axle tube itself. But it was too long. It was setting the rear end too far back. So I cut all that out, leaving just the bolt heads, and it kept everything very, very centered. Let's see if it'll redo that. So yeah, it kept everything very centered, and it worked out very, very nice. But as you can see, like, I got to do some touch-up painting. I've been handling the frame a lot. Yeah, so I mean, just basically just detail painting that, and that'll get taken care of. Interior wise, nothing's really changed. Kind of just waiting to waiting to get the engine all the way done. If I can't find a different, more suitable, I may even have to redo it, because I think I have now lost my distributor. And of course, it's hard to see when it's on a board that's... Oh, nope. That's for something else. Yep. Looks like I'm looking for a new distributor. Shit. That one. So that's pretty much it for the 41 Willys pickup. 67 Chevelle. I got to do some more body work. Accidentally, the wife wanted to go to bed, and I threw everything in the box very hastily, and I stuck one parts tree on top of the paint, and it was still soft, apparently, because I have some dents here now. And I've got them mostly worked out, but I need to repaint. So I know that I said however it came out was how it was going to come out, but that's not from my painting. That's from the my being retarded. So yeah. Here's the engine. And as you can see, I used on the engine itself, I used the high-rise manifold from, well, it's not the manifold, it's just the riser for the 78 Trans Am, and it's the stock intake manifold with the riser, and then the dual carburetors, and then this is the scoop from the 41 Willys Coupe. Really like how that came out. Possibly maybe wiring this too. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of loosely mount my headers on, and then see where the holes are at. You know, maybe dot them out with a marker or something, and then, oh gosh, excuse me, and then drill and do all that stuff, and possibly wire up this engine, and possibly plumb this engine too. Maybe, I don't know yet. So, as it goes for the wheels and tires, really, my hand's right there. Okay, let me center it in my hand. So what I've done is the chrome on the wheels were hazy, very, very hazy, and so I painted the face of the wheel satin black, and then, stupid phone, what are you doing? The center of the wheel satin black, and then I dropped some Chevy engine orange in the center of the Chevy symbols, those lug nuts there, and then took a toothpick and scraped off a oh wow, yeah, that's not helping at all. There we go, that's a little bit better. But oops. Scraped off a little bit of the around the Chevy symbol, so it, you know, so that's the way it looks now. I did it with all four wheels. Here's what the inside of the, ouch, deep dish looks like. I haven't really decided if I'm going to pick out the little bolt facings. I may not, just because it was very tedious just to do this and not screw it up. And right there you can see the haze. It was the chrome on this is not the best on this kit. I mean, I just don't know what happened. I've never had chrome in any of my Chevelle kits this bad, so I'm just gonna chalk it up that I got the one that got bad chrome. So other than that, you know, I worked through it. The rest of the chrome looks alright enough, because they're not huge pieces, except for like that one. Oh yeah, I'm still zoomed in, so I probably only got about a quarter of my face on that shot. But the rest of it looks kind of okay. It was just mainly the wheels. If you look at my rearview mirror here, it's hazed in the middle of it. That's okay, because I rarely ever remember to put rearview mirrors on my cars anyway. But yeah, this whole section of chrome is just really bad. And so another thing that I've decided to do is take the rear bumper off my 67, my other 67, because I really just dislike this custom bumper. I don't know why I dislike it so much. It's not a bad looking bumper. It's, I guess, just not my style. So I plan on getting another 2-in-1 Chevelle, like the street car that I have, the one that looks like it's all beat up and being restored. So this one's actually going to go on it, because I think I still have some of that original greenish color, whatever it was, that teal. So I can shoot that. I decanted it. I think I can shoot that through my airbrush and then So I'll paint this part that color and try to mimic the same process that it's all going through. And so I'm going to be using this one because, I mean, honestly, in real life, if I was going to drive either one of these two cars, it's going to be this Pro Street. I'm a sucker for um, I'm a sucker for big engines and wide tires on these old cars. So in real life, that's what I would do, and I wouldn't have. I don't know why. I know. I think it's the. There's another Chevelle model out there, and it's the Rat or whatever. The Dave Parker's got it, and I believe that one's a '67, and it comes with the stock rear bumper, the whole rear fascia. And I think this is the only kit that comes with that custom rear fascia, and I hate it. I wish Revell would just put the stock one in there, because, or I mean, at least make it an option for the stock one. You know, I, because I would just really rather have the stock rear fascia. So if there's anybody out there that likes that rear fascia, and is willing to trade for the stock rear fascia with the taillights, I will give you my custom one with its taillights, and just do a straight trade like that. Because I would really just rather not use that custom rear fascia. I'd rather just have a stock one to put on my Chevelles. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, hope all's going good. I have seen a few things going on YouTube that I'm not going to discuss. I tried last night. I tried making 7 videos last night, and I got the last one completely done, and went to kind of, because I proof watch all mine before I upload them, because I don't want to say anything that's too rash, too harsh, or anything like that, or put a bunch in that doesn't make sense. Well, last night I had worked all day. Yesterday I had worked all day, and I had, I'd been up for about 18, 20 hours, and I was tired. I also have just recently quit smoking. So it'd be a month and a half on Wednesday, or tomorrow, a month and a half tomorrow that I quit smoking. And so my mind's just kind of going, when I get tired, and now my mind's going about 1,000 miles an hour, and I can't really focus on what I'm doing when I'm tired. So I was making these videos, and I kept trying and kept trying, and finally I just gave up. I had to. I couldn't put it out, just because I was watching it, and as I was watching it, I could see myself struggling, and a lot of what I was saying, I was jumping back and forth, and I had these long, like 30-second pauses where I did nothing. I stared, and yeah, so. Sorry, now I'm on Facebook. See, I have like ADHD or something. I'm trying to do 7 things at once. So, yeah, so, like I said, I've been noticing, I watched Chris Chapman's, not Dave Chapman's, Chris Chapman's, video, and Dr. Cranky's video, about, Dr. Cranky's Perfection Nation, which I kind of agree with him. I build my cars for me. I show you guys my vehicles to hopefully inspire somebody else, or whatever, maybe give somebody an idea that they might want to try something. I watch your videos because I take ideas. I've done it before, and I've taken them, admitted it, given whoever I got the idea from the credit, and apologized for taking their idea. So, I mean, it's just something that happens. Um, you guys inspire me all the time. Uh, Chris Chapman's, it seems more like somebody was giving, maybe there's some people that watch the videos of our model community and they want to do videos, but they're too afraid to because of, they may get a harsh comment or whatever. And, so, I mean, can't tell you what to do, but I mean, honestly, really don't be afraid, and really just like everything else, you just, if somebody gives you a bad comment, you either take it in stride or you do whatever. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. And yeah, that's it. So this is Nate, Famous Racing Customs, and I will see you in the next the next video.